Okay, so practice problem 1, let's see how you did. They want us to solve this system of equations graphically. So our first equation is one of those weird ones. It's an x equals line. So you need to go back and check your notes if you forgot. X equals lines are vertical. So I go to x equals -2, I put a point, and I draw a vertical line. Okay? Then for my second line, it does need to be a different color. We have a regular equation, so our b value is +4, and our slope is 1/2. So that means go up 1, right 2. So up 1, right 2, put a point. If I keep going in this direction, I'm never going to get to that first line. So I need to use the other slope direction. So I could go down and left. So let's try that so I can clearly see the point of intersection. So come back to your y-intercept, and instead of going up and to the right, we're going to go down 1 and left 2, and look at that. That very first point is our point of intersection, which is the solution, and that is at -2, 3. So I think this is the solution. On the next slide, we're going to check that. So -2, 3. Remember, the first number is your x, the second number is your y. So we're going to plug this in. The first equation is pretty easy. So instead of x, I put a -2 in its place, and there's no work to do. -2 equals -2, so it checks out. For the second equation, instead of y, we put a 3. Then we have 1/2, and x is a -2. And since I'm multiplying by a fraction, I'm going to write my -2 as a fraction. And then I have +4. So 1/2, well, half of 2 is 1, but it's negative, right? -1 plus 4, and then that is also a 3. So both equations checked. Now I can box my answer. The solution to this system is -2, 3. Practice problem 2. It says use the graph to determine the solution. So this one's easy. Just find the point of intersection, and it's here at 3, 3. So it's answer choice B. My equation was wrong, but yours should be right on your slide. So let's go to the next slide because it says to check the answer. So we're checking the answer, which we think is 3, 3. So for this first equation, x and y are both 3. So instead of y, I put a 3. Then I have 4/3. I plug my x in parentheses, and since I'm multiplying by a fraction, I'm going to write x as a fraction. Then I have this -1. So what is 4/3 times 3? Well, the 3's divide out to 1. So it's just 4 minus 1, which is 3. So the first equation checks. Now let's try the second equation. Y, again, is 3. I have -1/3. X is also 3, going to make it a fraction. And this time I'm adding 4. So the 3's, again, they cancel each other out. They divide out to 1. So I have -1 plus 4. And yes, that also equals 3. Now I can box my answer.